Jason and I just got back from watching Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. It's one of the best movies I've seen since Interstellar. Definitely a different type of movie, but it absolutely blew my expectations out of the park. But the characters, the cast, they were so interesting and well thought out. But honestly, the character that stole the whole show was the wolf. Note, this will have spoilers on the character. Wolf is death. My goodness, he's glorious, eerie, and haunting. We're gonna break down the foreshadowing of this through symbolism and his actions. For context, the wolf is death manifested in the physical realm. Normally, death is content to sit on the sidelines and watch as people pass on naturally, but is irked that cats have multiple lives. Puss's nonchalant attitude towards his lives pushes Death to hunt down his final life because he doesn't think he really deserves it. Death has been personified since humans could think, the most popular depiction being the Grim Reaper, a robed skeleton wielding a scythe. This already draws a clear parallel to Wolf. The robe draws common association with executioners, even if that depiction is not always accurate. The black mourning robe is similar to the attire priests and monks wore during the 15th century when they officiated deaths. Scythes have been associated with death due to their farming purpose of harvesting. This is associated with the reaping of souls. It's a cold mechanical process of making once live plants dead. Wolves have various symbolism when it comes to death. There are several famous figures in mythology that have canine features. The Egyptian god Anubis is the god of funerary rites, protector of graves, and acts as a guide to the underworld. Interestingly enough, Wolf combines his scythe into a weapon similar to Anubis' flail. Cerberus is the multi-headed hound of Hades that guards the Greek underworld. I also can't help but think of League of Legends' personification of death, Kindred. Kindred is separated into Lamb and Wolf, and Lamb guides people close to death across the threshold peacefully, while Wolf drags people who refuse to accept death violently. It's easy to draw parallels between both wolves. When we first meet Wolf, he just appears. It is a cartoon that doesn't follow the laws of physics, but he manifests when Puss is anxious and considering his mortality for the first time. Wolf's dialogue in his introduction make him seem like an angsty and proud bounty hunter, but when you know who he really is, you realize he's just trying to hint. When he taps on dead repeatedly, it beats out like a heartbeat.
Right there. Everyone thinks they'll be the one to defeat me, but no one's escaped me yet.
This is a fantastic riddle. I'm sure we've all said something very similar that we found on the internet to try and confuse our friends.
What's the matter? Lives flashing before your eyes?
This is a great line to say, since Wolf would have had the most experience in seeing people react in their final moments. In the scene, Wolf puts gold in his eyes and points at Puss. This is a reference to an old tradition of putting 2 coins in dead people's eyes before burial. There were many reasons for this depending on your culture, but some of them were to keep eyelids open, or to pay Charon, the ferryman on the river Styx, to let you into the underworld. The fact that he's not a person is also hinted at when he does not show up on the Wishing Star's map. Death cannot die, which is why he isn't affected by the Wishing Star's edge. So much love and thought was put into this character. Audience around the world have noticed it, and the wolf/death has made its mark as one of the most distinguishable characters to come out animation in a long time. Thanks for watching. If you found that interesting, Jason and I are doing a review of the movie, and you can find that in the link below. If it's not there yet, it's because we haven't made it, and it will be there as soon as possible. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.